Hey, guess who it is? It's your friendly Puerto Rican Coach Manny coming back at you with another Monday night show. This is the social media networking show where the focus is to update you on all things social media news and updates that matter to your business, along with some business networking tips that will help you in the business world when it comes to networking. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez, social media coach and the founder of the Social Media Networking Group, where we network, we learn social media, and we take action as a group. The Social Media Networking Show, the whole focus is to help you stay on top of news and updates that matter to your business. And the reason why I started this whole show is for that exact reason, to help you stay on top of social media news and updates that matter to your business. So that's exactly what I want to share with you tonight, is what is going on since our last show that matter. Well, there's a few things that are going on, and honestly, nothing too crazy, but it definitely matters to your business, okay? So, I want to share with you something, okay? The first thing is social media updates and news. So in this particular update, I want to share with you exactly what is going on out there. Okay, so I appreciate this article that I came across, and I want to share it with you because the last few, it looks like I'm a little blurry there. The last few episodes I've been talking about Facebook, right? And how, is there any competition? Well, of course there is, right? Of course there's competition when it comes to different social media platforms. But this article was interesting because, number one, it was titled, Facebook Remains King of Social Media. That caught my attention, okay? So, and here's what it is. Let's be real. Let's be real. Facebook is a big deal. They're definitely a big deal when it comes to dominating social media, when it comes to your business and helping you get in front of more people. That's a big deal, right? So when you stop and you think about how much control they have of basically this platform compared to other platforms, there were a few things that really stuck out to me in this article. Okay, this is an article by ksat.com. Okay, and the reason why it caught my attention, number one, is because I agreed with a lot of it. Okay, because let's be real, Facebook is a big deal. That alone I agree with, right? So there were some things right here. According to statistics website Statista, Facebook has more than 2.7 billion monthly active users around the world. Just a year ago, we were talking about 2 billion, right? A year and a half ago? I don't even remember. Time is flying. But here we are, 2.7 billion. That's domination by itself. Like, that's an unheard of number, but here they are. Now, even give or take, whether it's 0.7, take away 0.7 billion of that. 2 billion people, getting close to 3 billion, but 2 billion people. This is monthly active users. Now, truth is, out of that 2.7 billion, there are definitely profiles that have multiple accounts. So that alone is not accurate. We already know that to be fact. Okay? So, but that's still a big number. To continue this article, let me share this article with you. Let's see where you're at. Let me share this article with you so you can go with me on it. Where are you at? Okay. I'll just put that for there for now. Okay. So, to put that into perspective, Facebook was the first social media platform to have 1 billion users back in 2012, and it's almost tripled since then. Interesting, right? So 8 years ago, they were the first platform to hit 1 billion users. And here they are closing in on 3 billion users. Continuing, the thing is, Facebook also owns and operates other platforms such as WeChat and Instagram. We know this to be true. So this, where is it here? There are 7.8 billion people in the world. So that means, according to these numbers, more than 40% of the world was on one of Facebook's social media platforms. Whether that's Facebook, whether that's WeChat, whether that's Instagram. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. More than 40% of the world. Wow. Like, if that's not domination, if Facebook does not, I mean, if that doesn't mean that they're the king of social media, what does? What really would mean king of social media if that doesn't spell king, right? So to have that big of a presence where across the whole globe, 40% of users are using Facebook, WeChat, or Instagram? Wow. Like, I mean, and let's be real. Come on. Facebook is the parent company of those, right? Right now, there's, lawsuits going against them because they seem to have too big of a presence. So people are trying to knock them down. I think that's pretty interesting considering, come on. 2012, they first hit 1 billion. 8 years later, they're closing in on 3 billion. I mean, okay, respect Facebook. So here's what we need Facebook to do. They need to give us back some of that organic reach we used to get on our business page. I know that's not going to happen. So moving on. But put that into perspective for you, right? So that's an interesting article that I came across. It definitely matters to your business because when it comes to your business and Facebook and how much of it that you're using of the whole Facebook platform, their Facebook ads, their Facebook their Facebook groups, their Facebook business page, even the personal profile, the marketplace. How much of their stuff are you using? Let me know in the comments if Facebook has served you when it comes to your business. And if it has not served you, are you actually putting in time? I would love to hear your reply down below. Okay, another article I want to share with you. And again, I'm sharing with you updates that I know to be true. Number one, by the source. Number two, by multiple media talking about these things, right? I'm not just going off of one and saying, oh, this must be true. I'm doing my due diligence, right? I don't just come up with all these topics an hour before the show. I'm spending all week going through topics that matter to your business. So that's where these articles come from. Does it matter to your business? That's what I'm focusing on when it comes to what I'm sharing with you when it comes to social media news and updates. So something else I want to share with you. Snapchat. Snapchat is getting in on the TikTok type phase, whatever you want to call it. So Snapchat is officially launching an in-app TikTok competitor called Spotlight. So it will be called Snapchat Spotlight. And it's basically like TikTok. Come on. You gotta give credit to TikTok for what they continue to do. Musically never caught on. Okay? Vine was starting to catch on. I don't really know about what caused their demise, but it was definitely catching on, but it did not really get there. It gained some momentum and then it phased out. TikTok has not only gained momentum, not only gained attention from the US president, but look at all these platforms who are like, okay, let's create something similar to TikTok. Let's copy TikTok because we want our users to stay here and not go to TikTok. And let me tell you what, even with Instagram Reels, now with Snapchat, with all these places trying to be it, it's just not there yet. TikTok still is continuing to ride a momentum. Okay? So, but Snapchat is getting in the TikTok game. Okay? So, Snap, which is the parent company, is finally ready to compete with TikTok and will pay creators to post on the platform. Now, that's a little different right there. I believe TikTok actually is implementing this as well. But giving creators an opportunity to earn. Who else does that sound like? YouTube. YouTube gives you the opportunity to earn. So that is huge. So the company is officially announcing a new section of Snapchat called Spotlight that'll surface vertical video. Vertical video. So again, short form content this is. That's why it's vertical. So vertical video content from users that more meme-like and jokey instead of the day in the life content Snap previously encouraged. So this is interesting. They're stepping out of their own little box there to copy TikTok and doing what they're sharing, right? So, let's see where that goes. Now, here's the thing with Snapchat. Snapchat is very popular amongst teens. Snapchat is number one amongst the US teens that are using what social media platform. So if you go off of the demographic of teenagers, they're big Snapchat users. So if your business is focused on targeting, Snapchat users, well, here's another opportunity for you, right? So that's pretty interesting news, I would have to say, on its own there. So what else is in the news? Let's see. This is definitely in the news. let's talk about this, because this has been quiet for a minute and it has come across my desk now multiple times. TechCrunch is the first place that I saw it, and then since then I've seen multiple media sources talking about this. So I don't know, it's been a while since this has been talked about, but Libra, Facebook Libra. Now this is their answer to cryptocurrency. You know, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, some of those other stuff that are out there when it comes to cryptocurrency. Even, and you guys heard me mention this not too long ago about PayPal and their new updates going along the lines of crypto. So this is big news. My question is, why did it not continue? So TechCrunch shared this according to a report from the Financial Times. They want me to subscribe to read. Sorry. Facebook-backed cryptocurrency Libra could launch in January. So they're looking around the January time for it to actually launch, and then they'll have this as an option, you know, in some form. Again, as they start rolling it out, it won't be available to everyone, slowly but surely. But, you know, this is great when it comes to their support for cryptocurrency. There are some places that accept Bitcoin as a method of payment. One of my friends who's a photographer, I've mentioned this before on the show, he offers, you know, like, hey, you can pay with Bitcoin if you want. So the Libra cryptocurrency was supposed to be a brand new currency tied to a basket of fiat currencies and securities. Fiat is money. Fiat, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Originally, it wouldn't be based on a single real world currency, but on a mix of multiple currencies, which means that you can pay on different levels when it comes to cryptocurrency. So that's interesting on its own. Many central banks and regulators have been concerned about this vision, because what would it do to the banking industry if we didn't need the banking industry? That's why the Libra Association changed course and started working on several single currency stable coins. That's interesting. So stable coins are cryptocurrencies that don't fluctuate in value against a specific fiat currency. I've noticed that in different areas where you can change money you can change coins as USD to USD, something along those lines. So use that with Coinbase. Coinbase has that option, I believe. Coinbase Pro, one of the two. So that's interesting. The Libra Association now plans to launch a single dollar backed coin. It'll compete directly with other stable coins such as USDC, POX, and Tether. I've heard of Tether. The other two I'm not too familiar with. So that's interesting on its own right there. Are you into cryptocurrency? Do you do anything with cryptocurrency? What are your thoughts on cryptocurrency? Let me know in the comments what you think about cryptocurrency. Are you doing anything? Are you buying cryptocurrency? Are you holding cryptocurrency? Are you flipping cryptocurrency? I don't know. I'm curious as to, do you even accept cryptocurrency as a method of payment in your business? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback on that. So let's see what else we got here. Spotify's in the news. Spotify, I like this. Let me close these other ones so they don't start making me slow here. So Spotify. So Spotify is doing something along the lines very similar to Instagram stories. So now the thing on this part is they're tapping big name musicians like Justin Bieber. You know, he's a well-known artist. Who else are they tapping on this? Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, she's a big one on this. Kelly Clarkson, she's a big one. So they're looking to tap into big musicians. I thought I saw Justin Bieber somewhere. Maybe that was on something else. So I could be wrong on the Justin Bieber. But so they're doing like Christmas hits stories. So that's interesting, where they're going to be in stories and they're going to feature videos from artists that you're familiar with, from, you know, musicians that you're familiar with. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty darn cool. Now, if it's one thing we know, when, you know, podcast and all these digital ways to listen to music, the record industry had to go through some changes, right? Because you can get so much digital without having to go to the CD store and buy CDs anymore. So with that being said, that's Spotify is doing stuff different. And as you know, so this podcast is on Buzzsprout, but I also have another podcast that I'm currently putting shows together so that I can release one time a week on Anchor. Spotify owns Anchor. I'm trying to do a test. You know, I got one of my clients on Anchor. I'm going to get my stuff on Anchor. I want to do a test on where do I get the most views from? What's getting me in front of more people? What's more simple to use? The paid Buzzsprout or the free Anchor? And with Spotify buying Anchor, I'm thinking that's going to lead to some future good stuff, right? So here they are. They're doing something good. Spotify is, right? I think this is a great thing, especially I'm a Christmas fan, right? I love to hear Christmas music. The other day, hey Google. Uh-oh, she probably heard me. Sorry. Hey G, play me some Christmas music. Okay. I got her to stop in time. But to hear Spotify's Christmas hits, I'm definitely interested in that, right? So they're definitely doing stuff to change things up when it comes to their platform and what they're doing with their platform. So them tapping into big name musicians and creating a little playlist, I love it. Love it. Now, how does this matter to your business? Well, it matters because I want you to understand the relevance of these stories. Once again, now, stories is not something that is your main feed stuff. It's not your main value-driven stuff, right? It's normally everything else you put in your stories. It's what you can post multiple times a day. You don't have to be confined to like, I don't want to bombard people. Stories is not like that. Stories is definitely different. You're not going to upset people with 15 stories in a day. That's why I say this is relevant, because look at what Spotify's doing to add to stories. So use your stories, Instagram stories, Facebook stories. If you're on Snapchat, use those stories. That matters to your business because it's the authenticity of who you are outside of business, including with business. Do a little of both when it comes to your stories. So I was talking about TikTok here a second ago. And let me go back to them on this. You guys have heard me update you on this whole sale. Well, they get another week to figure this thing out. Now, what's going to happen? I have no clue. What I do know is that I am ready to download it back on my phone and start using it because it's definitely relevant to your business. So what that says is it's not going away. They're definitely trying to make this work. So their deadline to finalize a US buyer has been extended for the second time in less than a month. Now, making it a US buyer, I'm not too sure I understand why it has to be a US buyer, being that I'm in the US. Maybe I'm, whatever. But why does it have to be a US buyer? Is it because we need a trusted source? So that's interesting. That caught my attention right off the bat on this article from NBC Palm Springs. And so the Trump administration on Wednesday gave the short form video clips, just like, the ephemeral content, right? That's one of those trending things in social media, stories and things like that are short form videos and things like that. So they gave the app's owner, ByteDance, until December 4th to conclude a proposed takeover deal by Oracle and Walmart. So I think that's interesting because obviously they're not going anywhere. That says it right there. So interesting. So guess what? They're still going. We don't know where they're going, but they're still going. They're still looking, and they got a little extension to figure this out. So TikTok's still not dead, and it still hasn't even stopped gaining momentum, which is the interesting part. So something else I want to share with you, PayPal. Okay? PayPal's new service, Honey. Now, I don't use this, but if you are someone that you're always about saving money, you might want to check out this new. And I mentioned this on this show. I want to say a couple weeks ago, but about PayPal's acquisition of Honey. So Honey is a free tool that automatically searches for discounts when you shop online. You could go to joinhoney.com and get signed up there. This is no affiliation by any means, but it's a free tool. And PayPal's relevant. It's relevant to have a great business account if you're looking for something. I talked about that last week. But here they are with their Honey shopping app. And what it does, it automatically searches for discounts when you're just doing shopping. So if you add this extension, you see how it says add to Firefox? I can add this to my Firefox web if I wanted to use it as an extension. And then whenever I'm doing shopping, it will search the web looking for the best discounts right away. So it'll find the best promos. It'll apply it for me. It's making it easy for you to find better discounts. So Honey users save an average of $126 every year and score about 18% off purchase, whether you're buying the latest phone, kitchen gadgets, or just ordering pizza for dinner. Pizza for dinner, now we're talking. So check out joinhoney.com. If you're someone who's like, there's another app out there. There's another something that does it. Waze. I can't remember what it is. I think it was on my wife's computer that I saw it on. So last update, and very recent, you are hearing it first. So you're hearing it here first if you haven't already heard it. So as I've mentioned, I get a lot of news from TechCrunch, so I want to give them the breaking news to me, okay? Facebook acquires customer, that's with a K, for $1 billion. That's right. Just announced, at least on social media platforms today. Let me show you guys this. Boom. They acquired Customer. Okay. So this is interesting because, you know, the whole goal with Customer is to give customer service teams better data so you know who's buying from you, so you know who's shopping, so you know who's interacting with you. They're helping you understand the people that you're engaging with more, So, you know, so let me share a little with you. Customer says it can give customer service teams better data and a more unified view of the people they're interacting with. So that's interesting on there. So obviously they're going to be implementing this, what would have been a third-party tool, now Facebook owns. Basically the way they did when they bought Instagram, right? Basically the way they did when they bought WeChat. They integrated stuff. So Facebook can improve its offerings for businesses, me and you, that have a presence, in some cases their primary digital presence, on the social network. So this deal went for about $1 billion. In today's day, that number is not really surprising, right? It's a lot of money still. It's a lot of money. So, you know, you think about that. Why would they spend so much money? Now, has every deal always worked out? No. There's other things you can find that they've bought and then scrapped it a couple months later, or, you know, a year or two later. A couple years generally. So I think that's interesting on its own that they would acquire this company, Customer, you know, and what they're doing. So right here, Customer is an omni-channel, which means it goes into multiple channels. Software as a service, which is a SaaS program. You've probably heard of that. It's a CRM platform specializing in customer service. So it's another way that Facebook is trying to keep you on their platform for business purposes, to help you analyze your customers a little better. So that is what is in the news today. And I want to share with you a little networking. Where's my mouse? I want to share with you a little networking tip. Okay, let me bring it up so we can be on the same page. Let me get in that camera there. So something I want to talk about, and I'm using myself as an example here. Let me hold on a second. Networking. When you're meeting one-to-one, when you're sitting there talking in your getting to know each other phase, I want to share with you something. I've been guilty about this, getting so excited about a particular topic where then I don't shut up and I end up talking so much. Now, that has happened occasionally, not very much. If anything, I'm more known for asking way too many questions. I ask so many questions. And that's exactly what I want to talk about. Those little moments where I kind of realized, oh, I needed to listen more. Let the other person speak more. Get them talking more. Hear them more. Here's the truth about that. And you're probably on the other end right now hearing me say that, thinking, well, yep, we know this. Yep, I've heard this. But do you actually think about it, and are you cognizant of it? Are you conscious about it when you're talking? Because normally we're busy talking because we're excited, and then our mind just keeps racing, so we keep talking. Not okay. If I said normally, I won't say normally. It happens where we don't realize it's happening. We have to make a conscious effort to hear the other person more. This is why I've even had people tell me that they felt like they were on a show because I kept asking so many questions. They felt like they were being interviewed, which to me, there's some negatives and some positives behind that. You know, I want to make it about, I want to make it a comfort between both of us, right? Be careful not to talk too much and let the other person speak. One of the best ways to control a conversation is to ask questions and let the other person speak and hear them out. Don't think about the next question. And I'm talking about something that I'm guilty of, because I am making a conscious effort to try to be better at this, because it's easy to think, oh, yeah, oh, I don't want to forget about saying that. Oh, you know, and it's like, and then you talk, and then you reply to their comment, right? You're kind of having a natural conversation of what they're talking about, and you forgot what you were even going to say, right? So don't even go there. Don't even go there. Let it naturally happen. Now, if you are in a one-on-one, never a bad idea to have notes, you know, to just have your notes in there, you know, just some main points that you want to remember about the other person. And this is one thing, when you see someone writing, you can tell they're into what you're sharing, you know, but don't be writing a book. Write little bullet points. 4 kids, you know, married, not married. Something simple that you can quickly have bullet points. If you try to write down too much, you are not busy listening again, right? Quick things, boom. Quick things, boom. Quick things, boom. You know, and just relax. But just try to get interested in the other person. Let them speak. Okay? That's my networking tip for today. I want to share with you. We have a social media and networking group where we network, we learn social media, and we take action as a group. Now, in the month of November, we did all YouTube marketing. And we even had another person reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry. We had our very first member reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. What does that mean? They can now monetize their channel. What does that mean? Another stream of income. What does that mean? Produce content, get paid. Our group is here to help you grow your business using networking and social media marketing together to grow your business. My friends, if that sounds like something that you want to learn more about, we have a place for you. We have a place for you. Okay? No experience necessary. Just be ready to learn and be ready to take action. If this sounds like something that you want to learn more about, or you want to check out our meeting, the best time to get in is at the beginning of the month, which is coming up, right? And on Thursday, we start a whole new topic because it's a new month. It's December. The members will vote, which I need to get that vote up there, that poll tonight. Thank you for reminding me. And the members will vote what they want, okay? The goal is that you start somewhere, wherever you're at, and progress from there, okay? We'll start at 0 sometimes. The person who just reached 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000, he hit the 4,000 watch time a long time ago. He went through 3 different months of YouTube. So he started in the first one. We've only had 3 in the 2-year course of our group. He started from 0, and every time he continually progressed. And he set goals, and he made it happen. If that sounds like something you would be interested in, send me a message at m.me/Coach Manny Live. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. I hope you got some value from today's episode. This is episode 11 of the Social Media Networking Show, and I hope you know what matters to your business. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. If you don't know how to use social media for your business, just call your Puerto Rican friend. I'm here to help. I look forward to serving you guys again. Peace.